anything you can do in this situation?
Yeah, there's not much we can do in this situation. Obviously, it's out of our hands, but Misha's part of our family, so we're here to support him.
Do you think it serves as a reminder to players just that this kind of situation can happen, just like that, especially when you think of going away on international duty?
Yeah, definitely it's something that can happen, but again, you have to take precaution. So yeah, all of us are now being very careful of what we're taking, and the club supporting us with that.
Thank you.
Bobby?
Hi, Tosin.
Hi.
Just wanted to get your reaction to the news that Joshua Chimpong signed a new contract today.
Great news. I'm very happy to see that news. He's an amazing player, and I'm very excited that he's here to stay.
Bradley?
Hi Tosin, hope you're well. First things first, how much are you enjoying working with Enzo Maresca, and what have you learned from him so far?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's been an amazing journey since the start of July in pre-season. We've, not just me, but every single player has progressed massively. We're all improving every single day and keep striving for more.
The manager's said in quite a few press conferences he doesn't think Chelsea can win the Premier League this season. Is there a belief among the squad that you think you can go all the way and compete with the likes of Liverpool and Arsenal for the title this year?
Our main objective is improving every single day, improving each match day, and learning and just to progress and learn more what the gaffer wants us to do. So we'll see where that takes us at the end.
We've seen you guys playing so well in the Conference League this season. Do you think you could potentially go all the way in that as well?
Yeah, that's definitely a competition we set ourselves out to win. As soon as we knew we were in the competition, that's when we set ourselves out to win. And tomorrow's another game to stamp our authority.
That's great. Best luck tomorrow. Thank you.
Hi Tosin. We were just talking to Enzo about how he's managing situations at Chelsea, whether it be off-field stuff or the squad generally and on-field stuff. How do you find him as a man manager? Is he someone who comes and puts the arm around the shoulder? Does he take you aside with things? What's he like?
Yeah, definitely. He's top within that. He knows how to manage each player, and it's amazing that we were in so many competitions because he's able to give us all minutes and make us all feel important within the squad.
But will he take you aside? Like I say, will he put his arm around the shoulder? What's his approach like? Is he easy to have a chat with? Is he more standoffish?
No, it's definitely easy to have a chat with. I think he can tell what each individual needs. So whether you need an arm around you, whether you need a bollocking, I think he knows the right moment when to do that.
Language.
Apologies.
Hey Tosin, how you doing? Just following up a little bit on that, can you talk about Enzo Maresca's lighter side and how he can diffuse the situation? Because in pre-season, for example, you're in an ice bar and he was splashing you from behind. Does that sort of softer side help build unity as much as a manager that maybe is a bit more forthright?
Yeah, definitely. There's times where you can have a laugh and a joke with us, but that's mainly off the pitch when we're away from training. He's again just a very nice guy. He's been a player before, so he knows exactly what it's like.
And can I just also ask you about your role in the leadership team? Because my understanding was that you were sort of a part of the reintegration of Enzo Fernandez. Do you see yourself as somebody that when Chelsea have these hurdles, whether it's Mudryk, Fernandez, you can be an off-field voice and a vocal kind of presence?
Yeah, definitely. I'm here to help wherever I can and be that leader and keep the team unified like I always try to do. We have a lot of leaders in the team and a lot more growing as well, so it's great to see.
Simon?
Hi Tosin.
Hey.
Is it important that what's happened with Madrid, everything's been going so well, that it's not a negative distraction, it doesn't upset the rhythm that you guys have been in, that you can sort of move on despite one of your teammates being in this situation?
Yeah, it's obviously a very unfortunate situation, but we're all professionals. We know once we get on that pitch, we've got business to do, and that's our main focus.
And on Josh, what have you seen that you like about him so much?
For me, Josh has absolutely everything to be a top defender. He's quick, he's strong, he's amazing on the ball, and he's got a lot of confidence, which I love to see in a young defender. So yeah, I'm sure he can reach his full potential.
Is that confidence vocal as well as what you can do with ball at his feet and stopping players?
Yeah, he's still a young player, so young players, they don't like to be as vocal, but I try to encourage him to be because I think it's a very important aspect as a defender, and he's learning to do so with each game.
And this is the last game of the Conference League, obviously, and you don't play in the competition again until March. Does that is it a sort of good thing that it can be parked away for sort of 3 months and you can focus on the Premier League and what you're doing in that competition?
It's a competition that we enjoy playing, to be honest. So we might miss it until March, but yeah, we take each game as it comes. So we'll deal with tomorrow and try and get the best result we can, and then we look on to the next one.
Gentleman at the back.
Hi Tosin, just taking you back to Man City, were you with Jack Bourne?
Yes,
At City,
yes,
obviously
yes.
He's at
He's
Shamrock Rovers now.
yeah.
I don't know if he's calmed down much since he was that age. What are your memories of Jack?
Jack was an absolute character, to be honest with you. He's an amazing guy. I literally very lovely character, but yeah, amazing player as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing him tomorrow.
I think there's a few other players who are at Man City who've been around the League of Ireland, like Romal Palmer, is at St. Pat's, Will Patching. Just
Yeah.
shows you how in football kind of your stories can take you in different directions, but maybe sometimes end up on the same pitch again.
Yeah, it's amazing. You separate at a certain age and at different times in your career, and you just never know when you see each other again. When me and Jack saw the draw, we knew that we'd be playing against each other, so we knew it would be a great time to catch up and play against each other again.
Did you help Jack settle into life in Manchester when you moved over?
I didn't, to be honest. He was a few years older than me at the time, but I was playing a few years up at the time also. So we did become teammates probably from the age of 15, 16. And he was my number 6. He was the guy I used to give the balls to. We had a good partnership, to be honest. He would wipe up everything. I'll give him the balls. He'll be spraying diags. I have great memories with Jack.
Ishan.
Hi, hope you're well. So Sam Raksaki singled you out last week, praising your leadership qualities, saying that you really helped him settle into the squad. Can you talk about your relationship with him and how specifically you helped him?
To be honest, Sam is a top player. I love to see him play. He's a bit quiet, I would say, but to see him go out there last week and put that performance in, he was very confident with everything he did, and he managed to put a great performance in. I just try and make him feel comfortable and make him believe in himself and know what he's able to do on the pitch.
And your leadership is one of your best qualities, in my opinion. And coming to a big club like Chelsea, how was it when you first came in to take on a leadership role? Did you find it difficult, and how have you then settled in that role?
I think that's been a role wherever I've been, so I wouldn't say it's been difficult. It's just I've come to a new club and I just have to do the same thing, really. It's a young team, so I was able to do so quite quickly and simply because the boys are also amazing. But it's a role that I enjoy doing.
Andy.
Hi Tosin. Hi. The manager just a few moments ago was talking about Misha and said we trust him. Was saying that football was clean when he was a player, and he still thinks it's clean now, which to me suggests that there must be a bit of a shockwave when somebody like Misha, this happens to them. You must get quite a big shockwave going through the whole football community and your dressing room, because you just think to yourself how easily something could happen, like an accident or a mishap. He's talked about his team monitoring everything, but do you have to, when the immediate aftermath, you sit and reflect and think just how easy it is to get caught out by these things and how you have to take so many precautions?
Yeah, definitely there are precautions that you have to take, and it does happen. I know that there must have been a few cases within the sport that these things have happened, and you just have to take precaution, really. Personally, I just take things that the club have given me.
So that you don't take any supplements or anything like that, or whatever, you just whatever the club gives you?
Yeah, I just take the supplements that the club give me. Obviously, I'm not aware of international duty, so yeah. I can just purely focus on what Chelsea are doing.
Thank you.
Okay, last couple, we'll go Paul and then Jacob.
Hi, how much would it mean to you personally to win a competition like this?
Oh, it'll be great to win a European trophy. It's a dream, and we're in it now, so we're looking to win this.
Does it feel to you that Chelsea are kind of on the cusp of being ready right now to win trophies again? It's been a little while since they've been in that position.
Well, the competition that we're in now, we definitely feel like we can push on and get great results all the way to the final and hopefully win it.
Okay. And Jacob?
Tosin, you talked before about the manager being quite forthright at times. On Sunday, he had a very good win against Brentford. Afterwards, he was really focused on the goal that you conceded. I mean, what was his message to you as players after that? Was it focusing on the positives, or was he as upset about the goal as he was in public with you?
I'll say the goal just came at a time that we were a bit under pressure. We didn't deal with that pressure the best in the last 15 minutes of the game, and they're the times that we have to see out the games to get that 2-0 win and that clean sheet, because that can be very important for us. We're not always going to have a 2-0 lead and a two goal cushion. So yeah, it's just very important to be able to see out those moments.
How do you come away from those games as a defender? Are you happy that you've won, or are you someone who's focused on those little details that probably are going to make a difference at times as to whether you're ready to challenge the title the manager says you won, or it's a team that's maybe just going to be a little bit away from that? Are you happy that you've won, or are you just hitting yourself over the little mishaps?
Of course, very happy. We got away there with 3 points at Stamford Bridge. That is the main thing. But again, we always look to improve. So I went back, looked at the goals, looked at how the game flipped at those moments, and see how we can improve.
Okay. Sorry, we'll do one final question, gentlemen.
Hi, Tosin. Tony O'Donoghue from RTE in Ireland. I was just wondering, there's so little time between games, how much information can the players take in ahead of facing an opponent like Shamrock Rovers? And how much do you know about Rovers and Irish football? They were 4 years in a row league champions, but they were picked to the league title this year by Shelbourne, who is managed by Damien Duff, a former Chelsea legend.
Yeah. Actually, I saw that title that Damien Duff won, and I know Shamrock is normally the dominating team over there. The quick turnover in games, it can be difficult sometimes. The main thing is recovery, but our staff are amazing in giving us detail in analysis and everything we need to prepare for the game.
But apart from Jack Byrne, is there anyone else in the Rovers team that you're concerned about? Johnny Kenny has scored 7 goals in Europe in Conference League this year.
That's very impressive. They're things that we're going to be looking at tonight and today whilst we prepare for the game.
Okay, we'll end it there. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.